to hear. We swear the best star rappers of the year. So, sure enough, yeah. Scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Greetings. Big Easy Fantasy Football League. This is your commissioner and also the head coach of the Chicago Dog Pound, also general manager of the Chicago Dog Pound. I want to welcome you to the Doug and Doug Show, which is our weekly recap of how we think people did, how they didn't, and who were the outperformers. I am Doug Blanchard, the original Doug, your host, and right here next to me is
Doug,
my carbon copy, and I just want y'all to know something now. I've been catching some flack from some of the owners here, and they want to tell me how professional the recaps are when I'm not on it, and I just want to tell y'all something. It's my goddamn show. Now, it's the Doug and Doug Show. It ain't the Uncle Ben's Daddy and Doug Show. It ain't the Not Up for Games and Doug Show. It ain't the No Smoking Doug Show. It's my show. So now we finna get started, and it's about to get crunked up. Just in case you was wondering. And yes, I got the MFN microphone. All right, let's get to it, partner.
that is true. Theme for this week is gonna be a little Lion King. So
there you go.
you're taking it right to Pride Rock with it. All right, man. So we'll get
I
started.
held you up, son. I held you up like that when you was born, just like that.
Oh yeah,
Just like that.
That's why. Well, I hope you didn't do what we see a little bit later when we recapped.
I probably did.
Y'all will laugh when we figure it out. But let's go to the first matchup that I'm trying to get over with real quick, fast, and in a hurry. To get Fresh Crew versus Ghost.
I want to take my time with this one because I think this is a game we really should have scrutinized. Get Fresh Crew came out. They thought they had a decent setup, and they did. And they did. I mean, and squash banana, is wasted. It's wasted. You eat bananas. You don't squash them. You don't squeeze them in somebody's face. Squash banana, man. This is hooky pock. And as my grandfather would say, it just don't make no sense. Now,
it don't make sense at all, man. I left 70 points on the bench. Everybody that was in should not have been in. Justin Herbert should have been in instead of Joe Burrow. Bucky Irvin should have been in instead of Nick Chubb. Mark Andrews should have been in instead of Cole Kmet. I mean, it was just left and right. I was messing up.
This was an education in flag football this week. What not to do. Y'all pay attention now. And if y'all have to, keep going back to week 8, looking at this shit over and over again, because he telling you, don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially when your eggs half rotten. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
I got excited. I got excited about Nick Chubb finally being there. I tried to do some smart stuff, put him in the flex, man, and it messed up. And Saquon Barkley, you know what? I'm going to blame Uncle Ben's daddy. And yeah, I said Uncle Ben's daddy because Jalen Hurts, let the boy run the ball, man. Let Saquon run it in. Why you got to have 3 tush pushes in one game? You don't need that. Damn. That's what I blame him. But you know what? It's in the past. It is in the past. That's what Rafiki said. And Rafiki, sometimes he don't make no sense. And right here, you know what Rafiki saying to that dude right there? What?
He said, man, you let a cat that look like R. Kelly get the best of you. Keon Coleman, man. He look like R. Kelly, man. He look like R. Kelly.
I gotta do, man.
Right now, I feel like stepping in the name of love. Right now. That's what I feel like doing.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, congratulations, Ghost. Even though Simba saw his dad's ghost and ended up, doing way better. Hopefully Saquon can see the ghost of being in the end zone and get it back right this next week. Congratulations on the win. You knocked me down a little bit, but it's all good. I'm gonna get back up. All right, man. Now the next matchup, Show Me TDs and No Smoke. Super close, man. What you got on this?
Show me TDs, man. It's a hard season for you. You had a lot of potential the first season when you was rookie season. You had a lot of potential, and you was bringing some things to the table. And I don't know, there's a disconnect between you and Uncle Ben's daddy. Uncle Ben's daddy got all the horses. He running the show. I don't know if he told you to pass up on them players because you ain't need them in the draft, and this was his evil plan to best you and to best everybody else. But I don't know. I'd be taking applications for a new daddy if I was you, because he started this. Y'all played each other first game of the season. He set you on this path.
He did,
I'm just saying.
Yes, Russell Wilson is I guess a classic, and he did really well last week. So I know that made you want to put him in this week, but Kirk Chain's got 20 more points, and you had him on your bench. There was your win. Just a small little fix right there in shifting your quarterback. Now, the Hakuna Matata of this all is your daddy told you not to worry. It's all good. You got this, and that's why you were looking like, are you sure? I need the Hakuna Matata on this one. But you want to know the real Hakuna Matata is on the other side. I ain't changed. The reason why No Smoke is in this second matchup every week is because it's easier for me not to change it because it's just Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase. And now Lamar Jackson has Deontay Johnson from the Panthers. He ain't got no worries at all. So that is a true Hakuna Matata.
So I got a question. When does Lamar Jackson and Jamar Chase go on a bye week?
Well, I know that the Ravens bye week is on week 14. The Bengals already did a bye week. So he's going to miss one of them at one point. And
if he make it to the playoffs, week 14, he ain't going to have Lamar Jackson. You're going to get your ass tore out the frame. My prediction, No Smoke might make the playoffs, but he won't win. There you go.
Hey, if Dak Prescott gets all them points in garbage time again, then it could happen. He
ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. Dak Prescott, he fizzles out, man, by week 12, man. By week 12, Dak got his shoulder wrapped up. He walking with a limp, all that stuff. And he married now. Man, that wife finna hit that American Express hard, man. He gonna have a whole lot more pain. Trust me.
Oh, well, No Smoke. Hey, congrats on the win. You'll see how you rose up a little bit in the standings here when we get to that piece.
Temporary. Don't get them pumped up.
Go
to the next one.
As Stephen A. Smith says, it's fluid. It's fluid. The list is fluid.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
All right, man. So here's your matchup. I know you want to go. Here's your matchup.
These my Omega men right here. We got Redeem Team who was ruling last season and won it going against Uncle Ben's daddy. Or excuse me, Benson Backbreakers. I'm gonna give you some respect since you 8-0. But I'm gonna tell you 8-0. We had somebody who was undefeated last year. And how much did he wait, did he get his nope. So all I'm saying, Uncle Ben's daddy, is you about to run too hard, man, and you about to fall into that same trap that he fell into. You trusting the wrong people. King of the jungle, you know what? And long live the motherfucking king.
Long live. Hey man, let's do it, man. Hey, look, and that king, oh man, yeah. I knew it was gonna be a tough matchup for him. And this is how Benson Backbreakers was looking at Redeem Team. Like, yeah, you might have been the champ last year, but he's coming for the crown. And we're gonna stop him. But like you said, can them horses keep running all the way until the end when they really need to be running? Only time will tell. But if they keep doing that damn tush push every time Saquon got all the way down the field and all he needed to do is just run it in. Okay, he tired. Let him run it in.
Tired.
The tush push 3 times and then they still did it on 4th down for a touchdown. Just give it to Saquon, man. Goodness gracious. Anyway, let's move to the next matchup.
Seminole G and DJU's completion percentage. What the hell is all of this shit? Hey, first of all, Mullins, you making us think too much, man. You putting too much emphasis on us trying to figure out why the hell you name your team, what the hell you name your team, when the hell you name your team. Because of that, you can't figure out who to put in the lineup. 96.22. Come on, Mullins. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking in there. I mean, hey, look, DeAndre Swift wasn't a bad play for him. Bijan Robinson wasn't a bad play for him. It was the Drake May of it all. Drake May being your starting quarterback. I know you didn't have really anybody else with Will Levis being hurt, but still, man, the Drake May of it all. Amari Cooper.
He could have got Peyton Manning, man. He'd have got more points.
Peyton Manning Amari Cooper balled last week, didn't get 2 points this week. Malik Neighbors tried to save him on Monday night, but it wasn't enough. And golly, Caleb Williams was on the other spot. And I don't even want to talk about that. We ain't talking about that. So Josh Jacobs, Jahmyr Gibbs ended up making a push for Seminole G to get in this space. And it is the circle of life, Mullins. You were rolling, and then he just threw your ass. That's exactly what happened. You just got tossed to the
Hey,
world.
I did that to you too.
You did that too?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, no wonder I'm a little unhinged.
That was when you was in college.
That in the wall, right?
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
That
yeah.
beautiful wall.
I'm sorry about that again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wasn't the best wasn't the best listening at that point. But hey, man, Seminole G, you're first in the gumbo division now. You then took the crown from Chicago.
Temporary.
List is fluid.
Temporary, man. Temporary.
So we'll see how we can keep that up.
Don't give that Joker too many props because he got a buzz saw he gonna run up into this week. Now come on, we got the draft dynasty and the dog pound. And look, I agree. I was prepared, man. I did everything like I was supposed to. I put all my guns where they were supposed to be, and they was firing on all cylinders. Who the hell is Bo Nix? That's what I want to know.
And why he's smiling like that?
And then Travis Kelce, man, you've been average at best most of the season. This week you want to get off? And let me tell you something. Draft Dynasty ain't never called me, wrote me, smoke signaled me, and asked me shit about no damn when the recap coming out, how the recap coming. They must have asked me that about 10 times a day. Well, I'm going to tell you how the recap coming. Yeah, you won, but what place are you in and what place am I in? I'm second in the gumbo division. Where's you? 6 in the po' boy division. I can still make the playoffs. You're going to be sitting at home watching this shit on TV.
Yeah, and you did have your people ready, minus a few folks. You had your people ready, but CeeDee Lamb getting 43 points and you still losing. Your new quarterback getting 30 points you pretty much got for free, and Trevor Lawrence is still losing. It was a tough one, man. It was a tough one.
I was down by 50 points and I had CeeDee Lamb left, man, in Monday Night Football. I mean,
life's not fair, is it?
Hey, look, you know what? I knew exactly who she was when I played against her. And if you want to crown her, go ahead and crown her. But I knew who they were right there. I know who they are. That's all I'm gonna say.
I should have did my lock of the week last week on this matchup while I didn't have you there, because I did say she was gonna win, but I didn't lock it in. Should have locked it in, man. My lock of the week missed off last week.
Hold on. Wait, let me do something. Making some changes to my will right now. Okay. All right, you can go ahead now. Go ahead. What was you saying, man?
Hey, man, no, I wasn't saying nothing. We was actually talking about a new matchup. You forgot. See, we went all the way over to the Bison and 16-0.
Man, look at, we really gonna talk about this?
No.
This the worst of the worst, man.
That's all we're gonna do with this one.
Boom. Hey, HU Bison, look at, man. You were the #1 person in the draft. You had an A. What I say in the beginning, I said if they gave this Joker an A, because they gave me an A. I said they gave him an A and they gave me an A. I gotta believe that there's some rigness to this, right? And the rigness of it is he sucks. Look at him, man. 87 points.
Yeah, and I hate to put this out there. Well, no, I don't. I actually love to put this out there. Andy Dalton didn't even play. He was projected to get 0 points, and you still started him 16-0, and you still beat HU Bison with you beat him with Andy Dalton and T. Higgins were both not playing. So it was 7 versus 9. And you still
HU Bison. You lost to 7 people this week. 7 people. And they still sitting over there on their asses laughing about it.
All right, not 7-9. He didn't have DK Metcalf. This is just a disgrace. We had 3 players on this matchup that didn't even play. Man, look, 16-0. Yeah, congratulations.
You know who else didn't show up this week? Yeah. 16-0, the manager, and HU Bison's manager. They didn't show up. They were missing in action too. Because if they'd have had their head in the game, it'd have been better. Who we got here? Get your own switch. Boy, that Joker love Josh Allen, don't he?
He really does, man. Hey, look, and I would say both of these are kind of like Simba's return. Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson, they've been down a little bit. Now they back together. This is what you needed. This is your recipe right here, the Josh Allen and the Justin Jefferson combination. I don't know how come you got away from it, but this is what you really needed, and it did you well in this particular matchup, man. So,
well, right now, Get Your Own Switch is playing the spoiler. And The House is getting spoiled on. But I'm sure you're going to show me something like that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep, just like that.
We ain't had to wait on it. Garrett Wilson was his top scorer at 19.3 points. So unlike you with making trades where the people actually do well, he's making trades and these guys are actually kind of doing worse when they get to his team. You know, yeah. So I don't know what
because they know they're playing for a shitty franchise.
Hey,
Pun intended.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Well, congratulations, get your own switch on your win. All right. Now last matchup of the week. Hilarious name change, by the way, because it
whoa. I don't remember this team being in our league.
Oh,
not
it
up
is?
for wins.
Not up for wins. She leaning
I
in.
remember not up for games.
Well, she wasn't up for games. I think you actually gave her the suggestion, like you're not up for wins. I think you actually kind of planted that seed a couple weeks ago.
I say some profound stuff, man, and don't even realize it, man. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll with this right here. I'm gonna roll with that. Not up for wins. Yes, you are correct. Not up for wins. All right. So Jaden Daniels, which I hate that he was the top scorer, because that little janky ass pass he threw at the end of the game got tipped by a Bears player, and the Washington Commander caught it. It wasn't tipped. It wasn't a play. It was exactly what they call it, a Hail Mary. It was, oh Lord, please help me. If you do this, I go to church every Sunday. If you do this, I eat all my vegetables in the morning. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to hear that. You know what we want to see? Yeah. We want to see well thought out, executed football. All this bull crap, man, throwing the ball 50-some yards, man, and then having somebody catch it and then act like it was a wonderful play. Ain't no play to that. There's no strategy to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I digress.
I agree with you, man. And at least we weren't the house sitting there seeing that in person, man. It was terrible to watch online. But the crazy part about that is that was his one of his only touchdowns, I want to say. And that was his only touchdown, and it was 50+ yards. So what happened? 6 points, minus 6 points off of that. Skegee still wins by 0.3 something, right? 0.2 something, but it took him over 300 yards and gave him another, was it 3 point?
Bumpity.
Yeah, so without that last damn play, so not up for wins, you should feel as bad as Chicago Bears fans felt, because that thing made you lose the game as well. So this is what we got going on, a stampede that represents pretty much the whole season. That's all them wins you running away from.
Damn, the whole season.
The whole season. It's just
not up for wins. Not up for wins.
But hey, look, I appreciate you taking my advice and putting Patrick Mahomes in. But you should have taken the advice and got Stephon Diggs out of there too, because now your boy's on IR. So I don't know what you're gonna do moving forward. But we can see exactly what you have to do moving forward with the Week 9 preview.
All right, here we go. Team Skegee and the Get Fresh crew. Sorry, Charlie, you about to get knocked out the playoffs. Come on, Skegee, put it on. Nah. Ghost and the house. Well, we all know the house is an easy roll, man. So roll on. Just don't step in that. Don't step in number 2 while you're taking care of number 1, Ghost. And the Redeem team and get your own switch. Get your own switch is gonna upset them. I feel it. I feel it in the house. Then we got Show Me TDs and Not Up for Wins. This is Not Up for Wins week this week. Sorry, Show Me TDs. Then we got 16-0 and Benson Backbreakers. Man, Benson Backbreakers, the wheel's about to come off, and 16-0 is about to put a stomp down, whoop down, breaking your back ass win on the Benson Backbreakers. So get ready for that. Draft Dynasty and no smoke. Draft Dynasty, I'm gonna give you another win, because you really riding high. You all euphoric right now because you beat me with luck. But sometimes people, they need that luck to get them that courage that they need. Then we got DJU's completion. Once again, Mullins, come on. I'm thinking too hard on this shit. It shouldn't be that hard. How about Ted's Montana Grill again? They serving bison up every day. And HU Bison, he running the ass backwards. So go slice that rump off of there and throw that thing in the oven, man, and cook some bison. Then we got Seminole G and the Dogg Pound. This is a battle for first place in the gumbo division.
Yeah, it is.
Dogg Pound, lock it in.
All right, you got it. Does lock of the week. Seminole G, you going down apparently. All right, man. Well, here, let's take a look at these playoff matchups, and I kind of break down the standings again for y'all. Gumbo division had a little switch up at the top, but if you see 4-4, 4-4, 4-4, 4-4, And 3-5 with 16-0. A win has never been more important than it is down the stretch to be able to help y'all. Y'all are fighting for that first place spot.
If
And
Ghost, Skegee, and Dog Pound win, it's a three-way tie for first place. If Seminole G, Skegee, and Ghost win, it's a tie for first place, and I'm in second place. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
yeah, it's a lot to look at. I mean, and on the same end, on the other side, we got 4 teams that are 6-2 that are also fighting for that. So it's all about, scoring as many points as you can because that's a differentiator and getting those wins in when you can. Because if you take a look
Absolutely.
at what happened last week, I mean, this was our matchups. If the playoffs started last week before we got these games in that we just talked about in week 8, this is what it had. Benson at 1, Chicago down, Dog Pound at 2, both having buys. Redeem Team at 3, No Smoke at 6, Get Fresh Crew at 4, Taylor Swift's exes, I guess was DJU's and then Mullins, right, at 5.
Mm-hmm.
And with the shift, there was only one person out, and it's you. But like you said, temporarily, right?
Temporarily, man.
It's definitely going to change up this week, depending on these wins and losses. But I went down, I dropped 2, No Smoke got up 2, DJU dropped 2. Redeem Team pretty much stayed, consistent there. So it's a lot of things that can change. And so make sure you're setting your lineup, make sure you're paying attention because at the end of the day, this is what we all fighting for. You're getting that ring and that cash money.
Getting that ring thing, man. That ring thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that's really all I got in terms of your playoff picture. So y'all already know we ain't hard to find. If you're not watching this already on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. And if you missed the recap last week, it's because you didn't have your notifications for this YouTube video on because it dropped as soon as it went out. So I would subscribe to the channel if I were y'all, and you could get this at noon on Thursday every week because that's when it's coming out. But give you a little QR code to scan, be able to easily subscribe to it. We'll put some things here and there that'll help you out as well. But Doug, you got anything else for the people before we let them go?
I think you summed it up.
All right.
And any of you jokers out there want to make some more comments, y'all remember who got the microphone. Damn it, me.
All right, man.